Alright guys, we are playing Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Alright, we're getting into a spaceship battle. Alright. Just blasting right through those aliens. Let's do this. Alright. Pretty cool intro. Pretty cool intro. Oh wow, did we just blow up an entire alien ship? That's cool. Not looking too good for the Galactic Federation. But here comes their map. Alright. Man, I want to operate the map. You know, though, even though Samus has arrived, I don't know. It's not looking amazing. Here we go. Alright, the mouse controls are working pretty well. I'm liking that. Oh no. It's gonna be trigger. Yeah, I might need to adjust my sensitivity or something. Okay, this has pretty strange camera controls right off the bat. I'd say that. The camera controls are a little wonky. Alright, so I'm gonna need to jump. Okay. Alright, it's taking me a little bit to get used to the mouse controls. Alright. Let me see if I can adjust sensitivity. Settings. Gameplay. Cursor. Aiming sensitivity. Here we go. Let's... I want to increase that, like... Let's double it. Alright. Okay, that's looking better. That's better. I will say it's strange. You can't rotate the, you cannot rotate the camera while you're moving. It's a little weird. Okay, so my standard blast is A. That's gonna be annoying because of the mouse controls, but I mean, we'll see.
Secure a sensitive artifact. Uploading coordinates now. When you're ready, scan the door and head through.
Alright. Area map acquired. Alright, so we can kind of view the map here. Alright, so you're supposed to go to the hangar? Alright. Let's see here. Yeah, the camera controls are strange. It's like you point and then the camera follows. Oh, there's also like a limit to how far the camera can go up it or down. That's interesting. Alright. Okay, so this is how we scan.
We'll hold
Interesting.
position here. Go get him, Samus.
So you scan doors to open them, I suppose? Alright. I will say it would actually be cool if you could aim the camera with both the joystick and the mouse controls, so like, whichever one you feel more comfortable with at the time. Alright. Oh, wow. Yeah, the mouse controls are a little drifty. Yeah, the mouse controls while moving are, Oh, wait, so it's actually more of a pointing thing. Okay, wait, guys, I'm getting used to this now. Okay, so it's like a pointer. Oh, wow, already lost. That's not... Okay, well, that's the first encounter, which is that's a little challenging for first encounter, especially when we're using the new controls. Like, I will say Nintendo probably could have done a much better job. Oh yeah, the new controls are... Yeah. Honestly, guys, don't get the Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Like, just based on what I've seen, the mouse controls are pretty lame. I mean, like, I could reduce sensitivity and see if that helps, but, like, I am not liking... I'm just gonna try the dual stick fusion. Okay. I mean, I still don't really like it, but I think there's like a lock-on feature. Yeah, there is. Okay, so turns out the mouse controls are not that great. I will say Nintendo could have done a much better job implementing the mouse controls. Is there a way to skip cutscenes? Okay, that's also a problem. But yeah, Nintendo could have done a much better job with the mouse controls. Like, I don't know what their plan is, but like, the mouse controls feel extremely weird. It's like you can't move the camera while you're moving forward, or like moving in a direction. It's just very strange. It's a little... Yeah, just the way it works is not at all like how a first-person shooter with mouse controls should work. And like, that should be this game's whole thing, is that they finally made a console shooter with mouse controls. Like, that ought to be the way this game works. That ought to be the reason. Okay, why am I not able to scan? Oh, it's X, that's right. Okay.
We'll hold position here. Go get him, Samus.
Okay, so... pretty standard stuff here. Oh wait, I forgot. Yeah, the lock-on mechanic is not... I mean, there is text, so... maybe that's a little... maybe that is taught, but... I don't know. I have to say, like... the early intro is not the best. Okay. This is a pretty challenging battle for the first encounter, I'd say. Alright, it's gonna take me a little bit to get used to the lock-on controls here. But I do feel like once I do get used to it, they'll probably get a lot better. Still, yeah, the mouse controls at the beginning are just like... Nintendo really could have done something about that. I mean, I was looking forward to a game that had proper mouse controls on the console, but... I mean, yeah, that's interesting. I was expecting it to be a little smoother. Maybe I'm just not using it correctly, but I do feel like there's just a problem with that. And I will say that does make the initial experience less enjoyable, but once I get over that, that's probably not going to be too much of a problem thanks to the lock-on. So the lock-on, I will say, they did a good job of making it so that you can do it without mouse controls. Because normally that's my big problem for consoles, is that they don't have as nice controls as a computer. Like, console shooters are generally worse than computer shooters because they don't have... it's just so hard to aim with a console compared to a computer. So I was hoping this would solve that problem, but I mean, I guess they just used a standard lock-on thing. Alright. Okay, so now it's teaching us some new things. Anyway, I'll try to get over that. And, let's see. Alright, so this is our charge attack, I guess. Okay, nice. Okay, so you can form a double jump. Interesting. Alright, this is... I mean, I have to say the graphics are definitely not bad. Definitely not bad. Like, I'm enjoying that. Okay, so they're like downed aliens. They're getting the theming pretty well. Yeah, I'm liking this. They're teaching you some basic moves and mechanics, so that's pretty nice.
Pirates are attempting breach on your position. I repeat, pirates are gonna blow the door. Do you copy? Give me someone on that door.
Alright. Ooh, an energy tank. Awesome. So now we have more energy.
It's Samus! Friendly, friendly! Check your fire!
Yeah, guys, I don't think I'm the one who needs to be helped.
This is the fallback point. We hold this line because there's nowhere else to go.
Wait, okay. Interesting. Oh, I can scan the Galactic Federation troops. Okay, so they're equipped with a powered armor suit and some sort of assault rifle with a grenade launcher. Why aren't you guys using that? Okay, operates force quantum computer. Oh, quantum computer. Can I use that? Based on Salvanian technology. Interesting. A lot of stuff to scan here. Object analyzer. Interesting. Cool. Alright. Let's scan some of these. There we go. I think that's everything in the room scanned except this. Alright. Oh, do I need the missile? What? How do I get past that? Okay, so ZL. And you can free aim within the lock on this. Aim using this, press A. Oh, wait a second. So you're locked onto the main target, and then you can lock on to individual points on the target? Okay. That's interesting. I mean, I have to say the initial controls are not as intuitive as I would like.
At the hangar. Can't let them through.
However, I am definitely enjoying this. I'm gonna need to scan this again, aren't I? So yeah, I'm definitely enjoying this. However, oh, you have to lock on in order to do it. That's interesting. So it's like forcing you to learn a new mechanic. Is the aim while lock on. Maybe I should stop moving. Oh, wait a second. So you can free aim with the pointer while you're locked on. Okay, that's nice. So, like, you can use both the joystick and the pointer. Interesting. Okay, I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying that for sure. The controls... The controls are definitely unintuitive at first. However, I do think after a while I'll get used to them, and that will be very fun. Oh, so now the Metroid is basically taking control of this guy. Cool. Alright, so I'm assuming this boss battle is basically going to use all the new mechanics that we... Oh, wow. Okay. That's pretty cool. Alright, so it's got some basic attacks. Is there a dash? Okay, I'm taking a lot of damage here. I will say the initial aiming controls are pretty unintuitive. However, the gameplay is pretty fun. Pretty solid. Alright, here we go. That is not... Alright, we got the weak points. Let's see. Is there a way to damage him now? Oh, it's that main point. I'm gonna start launching. Alright, I did jump. The rockets do pretty good damage. Okay, so once you get him down a certain amount, he starts getting all these new ones. Okay. Okay, that's challenging. So basically uses shields. Yeah, as usual, I am having a problem with console shooters where they have this extremely difficult aim. Like, it feels like you can't the problem with console shooters is it feels like you're just hampered by the device and you can't really use your skill to aim at certain weak points or anything like that. So I'd say Nintendo really, they had the opportunity to fix this. They had the opportunity to fix that problem with this game, but they didn't. And I think that's just the waste of an opportunity, which is, it's not a great sign for this game, because console shooters are, like, so much worse than PC shooters, that I just don't know if this game... Okay, do I need to use... I don't know how I dodge that, but... Oh, wait. Double press L... Oh, wait. Okay. So I'm supposed to dash in that. Okay, how do you dash? I don't understand the dash mechanic it's trying to teach me. Yeah, that is very unintuitive. Double press B. So I'm supposed to lock on. Oh, double press B while moving. Okay, I think I was supposed to double jump there. Okay, so the mechanics are a little unintuitive. However, it's definitely one of those hard to learn games. However, I am definitely enjoying it. It's better than other console shooters. Like, I tried playing Destiny 1, I just could not do it because the console is just... And I also tried playing Risk of Rain 2 on the Switch. It is just nothing like the computer. Just nothing beats mouse speed. But this thing, like, the pointer controls are not terrible. All in all, controls are bad, but I like the graphics. Controls are definitely where this game, like, is hampered, but I'd say the biggest problem with this game is going to be the controls. Oh, no. However, the graphics look amazing. Oh no. Alright, I'm getting used to the controls here. Alright, I'm nearly there. Okay, there we go. Oof, that was tough. That was tough. But I really enjoyed that. I'd say that was very satisfying, pretty climactic already. I'm really liking the base mechanics. The controls are just my big problem. I love the graphics. Looks like it's got a somewhat interesting story here. I'm liking the thematic setting. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Ooh. Artifact just got knocked out of there. It's now. That was quite the artifact. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. By the way, we are really close to our subscriber goal of 10 subscribers, so be sure to subscribe if you can, and I'll see you in the next video.